In this video, we will see how for loop works. So this is the syntax of for loop where we have for keyword. For is your keyword. Okay. And then you have initialize expression, semicolon, test expression, semicolon, and your update expression. So you have two semicolons in the for loop bracket, remember it, and then here you have initialize expression where you initialize your variable. Then here you are going to write the test condition for your for loop, and then you have update expression, that is the variable you are going to update over here, and this is your body of the for loop. So this, let's see the flow chart. See the initialization expression which you are going to do first, then your test expression. We will check whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, we are going to enter body of the for loop. If it is false, we will come out of the for loop. If it is true, we are entering the body of the for loop. Then we are updating the for loop expression. That is update expression we are updating. Then we are checking again the test expression, whether it is true or false. If false, come out of the loop. If true, execute again body of the for loop, and then again update the expression, and then again come and check your test expression. So let's see a code snippet for loop. Okay, so this program is coded to calculate the sum of first n natural numbers. Alright, so natural numbers, you know, starts from 1, 2, alright, 3, 4, 5, and it goes on. So first n natural numbers. N is a value that we will take from user, and then we are going to calculate the sum. So if user enters n value is equal to 5. So what should the sum return? Sum will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus your 4 and plus 5. So this is the sum of first n natural numbers. That is sum of first 5 natural numbers it gives you. These are your first 5 natural numbers. You will add them. That is your 15, and this 15 value will be returned. So this program is for this output. So we have a main function here. We are taking a variable n, I, and sum. So if you see this code, we have taken a variable n, then we have taken a variable I, and then sum. Sum variable we are initializing with 0. Alright, so sum variable we have initialized with 0. So it is asking the user to enter a positive integer, scanf, and store it in your n variable. Okay, so suppose user asks for 5 first n natural numbers sum. So n value user enters is 5, and it is stored in the variable n. So now we go to the for loop. For I is equal to 1. So this is your initialize expression. Alright, in the syntax we have seen this is your initialize expression. So here is your initialize expression. Then this part is your test condition, and this part is your update expression. Alright, so in the initialize condition, it initializes variable I with value 1. So is 1 less than equal to n? This is your test condition. We will check the condition. If this condition is your true, then you are going to enter body of for loop. If this condition is false, we will come out of the for loop, that is over here. Alright. So before entering the for loop, we are going to check this condition for every iteration. So I is less than n. What is the value of I? 1. Is it less than equal to n is your 5? Is 1 less than equal to 5? Condition is your true, isn't it? So we are going to enter body of the for loop. We are not going to update I value now. Okay. First we will enter the your for loop body. Sum is equal to sum plus I. So what is the value of sum now? 0. Okay. Here you can see. And I value 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. It is this value is stored at sum. So sum value becomes your 1. Now there is no more statement in the for loop body. So we come over here and update the I value. Okay. So now your I value is getting updated. Okay. Don't do it in the first time itself. Alright, we will first check the condition. If the test condition is true, then we are going to enter body of the loop. Okay. After executing the body of the loop, then all the statements in the body of the loop, then we are going to update the variable, and then we are going to check again your test condition. If the test condition is true, then we will enter the body of the loop. Okay. So you can see the steps how we are following. See, first this is your step number A, where we initialize, then we are checking the condition. This is your step number B. Alright. Then C is you enter the body of the loop if the condition is true. If it is false, we will come over here. So this depends whether we come here or we come here. Okay. After executing body of the loop, your this update is your D, I plus plus I. Then we are again checking the condition, that is your this E, that we are going to check the condition, and then if the condition is true, we are going to enter the body of the loop F, or we come out of the loop if it is false. Okay. Then again we will increment I plus plus. Alright, update the update expression. Then again we are going to check this test condition. Alright, if it is true, then we enter body of the loop. So you understand now how it is working. Now we will see your remaining part of the program, how it goes on. So we were here when I value was 2. Alright. So we will check 2 less than equal to 5. Your condition is true. So we will enter body of the loop. Sum is equal to sum plus I. What is value of sum? 1. What is value of I? 2. So 2 plus 1, that is your 3. 3 is assigned to sum. Now again, after executing body of the for loop, we are going to update the I value. So I value is updated from 2 to 3. Now again we will check the condition. So now I is 3. Is 3 less than equal to 5? Yes, the condition is true. So we are going to enter the for loop body. So sum value is your 3. Now I value is also your 3 now. So 3 plus 3 is your 6, which is assigned to your sum. Alright. Now after executing body of the loop, we come back to the update expression plus plus I, that is 4. Alright. Now after update, we check the your test condition. Alright. So now what is your test condition? I value 4. 4 less than equal to 5. Condition is your true. If true, we enter the body of the for loop. Sum is equal to sum plus I. Sum is your 6, I is 4. So we add the values and store it in sum, that is your 10. Now after executing body of the loop, again we are going for increment operation. Increment the I value. So I value from 4 it becomes 5. Now again we are going to check whether the condition is true or not. Is 5 less than equal to 5? Condition is your true. So the condition is true. If the condition is true, we are going to enter body of the for loop. Sum is equal to sum plus I. Value of sum is 10. I is your 5. And so 10 plus 5, 15 is assigned to sum. So now your sum value stores 15. Now what happens after execution of the body of the loop? We are going to increment the I, that is I plus plus. So I value is incremented to 6. Then now again we are going to check the conditions. So what are the conditions? I is your 6. Is 6 less than equal to 5? The condition is your false. So when it is false, we come out of the loop. Alright? And whatever is present out of the loop, we execute that statement. So what will be your output? Sum is equal to 15 after here. And now we return the value 0. This is how your program is going to work. Now, this is one more case of for loop in which we can see that there is no initialization, no test condition, no updation expression. Here you can see in the for loop where there is no initialization expression given over here, no update, no test expression present over here. You can see only semicolon is provided over here. So what will happen? Since there is no test condition, if there is no test condition, then always by default it is your true. By default it is your true, and this loop is going to work endlessly. Alright, this whole loop is going to work. So this loop is going to work endlessly. Alright, that means infinite number of times your CSE made easy is going to be printed on the screen. This is one type. The other type is when in the for loop you have more than one initialization expression or more than one condition expression or more than one update expression. For example, here you can see, here we are using more than one initialization expression before this semicolon. So we are initializing two variables. Alright, so can we do it in for loop? Yes, we can do it. See here. Next is your update. You can see here update expression. Can we increment two variables or more than two variables in update? Yes, you can do this. Okay, you can increment, decrement, or for update you can use more than two variables. Alright, separated by comma. You can see all are separated by comma. Alright, now in the test expression, alright, this is your semicolon over here, and this update expressions are separated by comma. Remember this. Okay, initialize expression are your separated by comma, as you can see here. Okay, now we will see test expression. So in the test expression you will have you can have more than one expression. As you can see here, I is less than P you are checking, and here also you are checking is J less than Q, but it has to be connected with some logical operator. Alright, you have to connect all your test conditions with some logical operator. Okay, why it is so? So that only one true or either false will be returned. Okay, only one value is returned after this whole expression. so that your loop can decide whether to enter or come out of the loop. If you will get two values, one true and one false, then at that time what are you going to decide? Whether to enter or not. So in the test expression you are going to write, but here you have to connect with the logical operators. This is your AND logical operator. You can connect with OR also, alright, and you can also use all the logical operators. So this is one variation of how to use your for loop.